All right, you guys know the drill. My top 7 teams here after week 1. Let's get right into Noah's Ark. At number 7, it's the Detroit Lions. Yes, they belong here, folks. Jared Goff is a top 10 quarterback. How many more times do I need to say that before people realize it? Dan Campbell completely revamped this offense. Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra, Jared Goff. He doesn't need to play like Mahomes. He just got to play like Kirk Cousins, and they're going to make a good playoff run. I have them winning the NFC North. I'd put my money where my mouth is because I've seen enough of the miserable Vikings. They're 9-2 in their last 11 games. Their offense is healthy. Their O-line's good. I can't say I was surprised that the Lions beat the Chiefs because they didn't have Chris Jones and Travis Kelce, but they made the Chiefs look like an XFL team. So I have the Lions at 7. At number 6, Jacksonville. Another great young team. They now have Calvin Ridley back, who had 100 yards and a touchdown last week. So he's dominating, and T-Law is going to get you over the top. But also, you got to watch out for the run game because they got ETN. They've won 7 of the last 8, and they play in the worst division in football. They didn't play as well as I hoped this last weekend, but I anticipate that they're going to beat Kansas City and upset them this weekend. That's my prediction. Jaguars at 6. At number 5, it's Miami Dolphins. Tua, if healthy, is a really good quarterback. We know that. Tyreek Hill's a Hall of Famer. Jalen Waddle, if they get him more involved, he's going to be great for them as well. I have no doubt that will happen as well. But guys, they had 500 total yards on offense this last weekend. That speaks for itself. Tua's great, so they have to make the list. Dolphins at 5. At number 4, I have the Eagles, and I'm not impressed with the Eagles at all, but I have to put them here because their roster is so loaded. But Jalen Hurts, he doesn't look like Jalen Hurts. He looks like Alabama Jalen Hurts. He can't throw the ball anymore, it seems. And you know why? It's because Shane Steichen left, the offensive coordinator this offseason. Coordinators matter. Brian Dable leaving Josh Allen has completely made Josh Allen turn into a different quarterback. How he looked at Wyoming, he's terrible now. Jalen Hurts, same thing. I mean, he's on a downtrend. I didn't expect him to go up from last year. He had a remarkable season. But they still got one of the best rosters in the NFL, so I think Jalen Hurts will be fine. I have the Eagles at 4. At number 3, it's the Bengals. I don't know what to say about the Bengals. They didn't impress me either. I'm kind of struggling to find words other than it's week 1 and it's a fluke. Okay, they still have the best QB wide receiver duo in the league. And what I like about the Bengals is they're really good on third downs. 4th in the NFL last year, 46.1% on third down behind Buffalo, Kansas City, and Philly. So it's evident that the top teams are really good on third down. That's what I like about the Bengals. You can't get them off the field. Bengals at 3. At number 2, it's the 49ers. Folks, I'm sold on Brock Purdy a little bit, but I'm not saying he's a top 10 quarterback. No, he's top 16. He's not better than Kirk Cousins. He's not better than Dak or even Daniel Jones for that matter, but he's good. He's pretty good, if you will. Christian McCaffrey's the real star. He's the Tasmanian devil on that team. Watch him play. Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle. They have the best roster in the NFL. They are the most complete team on this list. I highly believe that. Niners at 2. And number 1, it's the Chiefs. And I'm not taking them off number 1 until they lose at least 2 to 3 games because I'm not sold on them being terrible just quite yet. Chris Jones wasn't there. Travis Kelce was not there. They just re-signed Chris Jones, and Travis Kelce's now back. He actually made some funny dance moves at practice earlier today that I saw. I don't like the wide receiving core outside of Kelce. Kadarius Toney couldn't catch a cold, I don't think, if he tried. But the Chiefs, they're still the number 1 team. They got the best quarterback in the NFL, one of the greatest players of all time. And they still got the best head coach in the NFL. Don't forget about that. Chiefs at 1.